Starting right away this segment, please go to our social media pages. I'm reminded, especially, keep this conversation going. Ask the songs you want. Any question or suggestion that you have, go to text to 22162 starting the word circuit. Go to our social media pages, Y254 page. You can go to eCircuit page. You can also go to my own personal page. I am Dominic George, and let's keep this conversation going. Today I want us to speak about mindset. What about? I want us to speak about mindset, and mindset is a very key aspect in your becoming your highest potential. And the reason I want to speak about this is there are two kinds of mindset. The first mindset is a victim's mindset, and the other one is a victor's mindset. And the main difference is the word responsibility. For a victim's mindset, this person feels that there is nothing he or she can do to change the circumstances or the destiny of his or her life. They feel that probably because of where they were born at, because of the schools that they went to, because of the person that they are, maybe if they were taller or maybe more whiter, or more black, they could have become their highest potential. They are good at blaming their circumstances and where they're coming from and their background and their potential. If I was more intelligent or if I was more talented, and they start wishing that they were somebody else, and therefore they are unable to take responsibility for their own destiny. And this becomes they become expert complainers. They're always complaining. They're always complaining about the weather. They're always complaining about something. Whereas the victor's mindset is able to say, well, these circumstances are tough, but I can be able to work with these circumstances to get to my highest potential. Sitting and complaining will not work it out, all right? So when I start comparing and wishing that I was somebody else, I am selling out myself. I'm selling out my capacity to be the person that God created me to be. Now, when this mindset translates into a community, that community cannot grow. That community starts wishing they were another community or they could go somewhere else. And what happens when that kind of a mindset goes to a whole country? I was reading in one of the dailies in the country, and probably, I don't know if the camera can zoom in and see this article right here, that most Kenyans would rather be in the US. Now, a few is okay. Some is okay, but a majority, that is a problem. And you know why it's a problem? It's because now it means Kenya won't grow. People are not motivated to make Kenya grow because we would rather be somewhere else. Instead of saying, what can we do? What can we organize? Can we demand for accountability, for transparency, for development? Instead of doing that, what happens is we start complaining and wishing we were somewhere else. For me, this was a disappointment, and there's something wrong essentially with who we are as a nation. This is not patriotism if, because of the challenges we are facing, we want to be somewhere else. These countries that we are wishing we want to go to, they have their own history. They have their own Martin Luthers. They are Rosa Parks, people who fought for where they are right now. They demanded accountability. They have structures and they have systems and they have mindsets that have taken them to where they are today. That is what we need. Not to cross borders and run away. It is to look at ourselves and say, you know what? We need to do something to change our mindsets, to change our structures, to change how we operate, and to be proud of who we are. That's the only way that we can change our nation and our country. And before now we go for a short break, today I want you to think, what kind of a mindset do you have? What kind of a mindset do you have? Is it a victim's mindset that keeps on blaming, that keeps on accusing, that keeps on saying, if only I had, if only I were? Because the moment you do this, you are giving away your power to change yourself and to change your circumstances. The moment you think, if only someone else can change, I would be better. The moment you start thinking, if only the place I live can change, I would be better. That's the moment that you give away your power. Become responsible for your mindset. That's the one thing that you can change. So we're going to go for a short break right now, and when we get back, we shall have a great discussion about mindset, and at the same time, we have some two models and we have some great show coming up. Don't go away.